Say big hello to my Heritage and Altmayer students. It's Mr. Johnson coming at you from the art room at Altmayer for right now. I just want to say Happy New Year. And I hope that everybody had a great holiday break. It's much deserved for everybody, teachers and students alike. So I just really hope that you guys had a great time, a great break, got to kind of relax a bit and enjoy the time away from the virtual stuff and getting your batteries all recharged for the new year, which is going to be a good year because we're coming back. I'm so excited that we're coming back, and it's just been we've been waiting for this for a long time. Everybody has. It's just great news, but we still have to follow some things. So I'm going to go through this. So this is our art updates, and the lesson for this week are all in this one video. So here it is for January 6, 2021. We made it. Good, because 2020 stunk. I give 2020 2 thumbs down. So here are our updates for this week. Since this one video is going to have the updates and the lesson, so please make sure you watch the whole thing. In the documents, I'm going to give you a timestamp that tells you that if you want to zip ahead to the lesson at a certain point, there'll be a time thing on the little YouTube bar that I want you to slide it to so that you'll know when the lesson starts, okay? But these are your art updates. Keep the projects coming. I'm getting a whole bunch of them in from old projects. I love seeing it. I'm grading them. They're going to be on your report card, so don't forget about that as well. So keep participating and putting in old projects. It's very important that you do so. Now that we are returning, please remember to bring back your art supplies. If you took home crayons, colored pencils, markers, you need to bring them back. I need you guys to use them in the art room. We're going to go right back to the way that we were when we started in September, where I'm going to encourage everybody to please use your own supplies. That way you know your hands are the only ones touching them. Now, if you're running out of supplies, let's say your markers are dying, or you've lost some crayons, or your colored pencils are all busted because you've been using them or whatnot, try to get some new ones, okay? I do have a whole bunch in my classroom here at Altmayer and at Heritage, but I highly recommend you guys having your own things. So if you can, please try to get new supplies, especially markers. I saw a lot of you for our projects. Your markers are fading badly. Get some new ones. Walmart's got them. Target's got them. Hobby Lobby and Michael's have them, but they're a little bit more expensive. I don't know why, but they are. You can also go to Amazon and get them as well, and they ship very fast. But if you want to replenish new art supplies, now would be the time to do it. But remember, I have the supplies here, so you can use them as well. That's not a big deal. When you guys return for both Heritage and Altmayer, we are going to be continuing right where we left off with our old projects. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a refresher, though, when you guys come back. All right, just because many of us may have forgotten where you sit or what's going on, I'm going to do a bit of a refresher about things when you guys come back, and then we'll kick into high gear as quickly as we can into projects. Now, we've missed a lot of time in class, so some projects are going to have to go away. So I'm looking at kindergarten through 4th grade, all of our projects we're working on for the year that I had planned. I'm going to make sure that we do only the really fun ones. I shouldn't say really fun, but the ones that you are most critical for your learning for this year and to make the leap into next year as well. So I have to kind of replan everything about what the original plan was back in September. All right. So we're going to try to pick up right where we left off with, but please, 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 please bring in your art supplies. I would like you to use your own, but you may use mine if you forget or yours are worn out or you don't have any. You can still use mine, but I prefer that you have your own. It's safer. It's better that way. All right. That's about it. I'm just super excited for you guys to come back to school. Many of you, I may have forgotten who you are. It's been such a long time. So like my kindergartners, I'm going to ask the kindergarten teachers again to like wear your name badges so I can remember your names all over again after I started to try to remember who you guys were, but we're going to do our best. And I believe some good news for my Heritage friends. I think you guys get to come into the art room starting when we come back. So I will no longer have to go into your classroom to teach art. You guys get to come and use the big art room, which I haven't used yet. So it's going to be exciting and new for everybody. So if we come in and we're a little bit scattered and we don't know what's going on, that's okay. This guy really doesn't either. We'll work together to make it work. But I think for my heritage friends, you guys get to go from your classroom to the art room, which is just awesome. It's great. You guys will have more space. It'll be easier for me to teach and better for you guys to learn. And you guys get to use all the supplies that are in the art room as well. So it's going to be a great time. Those kids who are in Altmayer, you guys are going to be coming back to my room, guys. It's going to be fun. But we still want to do our safe distance and safe things like that. Wash our hands, wear your masks. It's the same stuff that we did in September. We're just starting it over in January. Okay, friends? Other than that, keep the old projects coming. Remember to be safe, wash your hands, wear your mask. Do what you need to do to protect yourself and others, especially when we return back here. But I'm super excited to have you guys back in the art room. Thank you guys so much for all your time and patience and effort for doing all these art projects as well. I've had a lot of fun creating them. I've had a lot of fun looking at them. I hope you had a lot of fun making them. All right. So that's done with our art updates. Here's the lesson. The activity this week, there's no art. Well, no drawing art, that is. I want to give you guys some time to reflect. And reflecting is when you look back at all the stuff that you've done and you think and you study and you learn about what you have done to get here now. So in a reflection, it's time for thought. And we do have to do this in art. Actually, it's one of the things that I'm going to be trying to teach you guys throughout your years with me is that you do need time to reflect and think back on what have you done and ways to improve it or things that you have learned from it. And this is what we're going to have you do for the week, which is reflection. Now, we have done 8 projects up to this point. So our reflection is, I would like you to choose one project, just one. And I want you to think about a project that you felt either A, you did really, really well in, and you were very excited about the end result. 2, one project that you thought the whole process of creating it was really fun. It might not be your best looking one, but you liked how everything worked together. Or maybe it's a project that challenged you and it really tested your skills. Okay? So the choices were A, project that you really, really, really liked in the end. B, a project that you really liked the steps, how to get done. And C, a project that really challenged your skills. Now, you only have to choose one of those, but I want you to pick one of the 8 projects, which are listed in the document with a little sample picture, except for one. The Day Out with Rufus project, there was no example because I did not put one up for myself. But there were 8 projects to list from. So I want you to pick one of them, and I want you to think and explain, why did you choose that one? Why did you choose that one over any other one? And I've got the 8 projects right here, all right? And the projects which are on the list with a little sample picture, we did the geometry, the optical illusion, the roller landscape, Larry Loudmouth, the colorful birds, Day Out with Rufus, colorful emus, and cupcakes. Those are the 8 major projects that we did. So I would like you to choose one, think about why you chose that one, and then 2, send it back to me in a response. In Seesaw, you have one of 3 ways to do it. 1, you can just type out why. You have to tell me which project you liked and then type out the reason why you chose that one. So you could just type it in Seesaw like an answer. All right. The second option is you can record your voice. You can just hit record and then talk and speak in you have to tell me which one you chose and why you chose it. And the third choice is you can create a video. Now, some of my friends are really good at creating videos. You guys know who you are. And you can explain to me which one that you chose and why you chose it. Now, if you're going to do the audio, which is recording your voice, or the video, I want you to keep it to less than 30 seconds because I have a feeling a lot of kids are going to want to do that. So I want you to make sure that you keep it short so I can go through these things very quickly. Because some of you take really long videos because you have a lot to say, and I love those. But for this one, keep it short and simple, okay? Now, one of the things that I really want you guys to think about throughout all this, though, is your explanation why you chose that one. If you're going to choose the colorful birds, your explanation why shouldn't be because I like it. That's not really a really thought out answer to explain why. What part about the colorful birds art project did you really like about it? Did you like how the birds looked? Did you like how you colored in something? Did you like how everything was arranged in the picture? Those are explanations why. You don't really want to say, because I like it. Because you know what I'm going to say? What about it did you like? So I want you to really think about when you choose one of those projects, I want you to think about why. Why did you choose that one? And I want you to think about it artsy wise. All right. So that is your assignment for it this week, is to just pick one of our 8 projects and discuss why you chose that one and why you feel like that was the best project that you did. All right, pick one of the 8 projects and discuss why you chose that one as your favorite over everything else. All right, so you can either type it, record your voice, or record a video of yourself explaining why. But if you're going to do audio or video, keep it short. 30 seconds or less would really help me out. All right, so no drawing work this week, just time for reflection and thought and discussion. And I would really like to hear back from you guys. Plus, it'll give me a good idea about which projects, if we ever have to do this again, which I hope we don't, but it'll give me a good idea about which projects are really valuable to keep and which ones I may have to change. Okay? That's our updates and lesson for the week, our activity for this week, January 6, 2021. Otherwise, I can't wait to see you guys on January 11th. All right? Just until then, take care, be safe. Do what you guys got to do, but I am just insanely excited to have you guys back in the classroom, okay? Take care of yourselves, take care of everybody else, and we'll see you guys soon.